So when you look at males that come from single mother-headed households, if you don't get around positive male role models, you have the emotional management skills of a woman.
Break that down. Break that down.
She
so
talking that
if
shit, man.
all of your
talking that
upbringing,
shit.
17, 18 years, you've only seen a woman head the household. You've only seen how a woman problem solves. You only seen how a female, i.e. your mother, handles things. You've only seen how she deals with anger, guilt, shame, different feelings. You're only watching it from her. Now, she ain't telling you act like me, but she telling you act like me because this is programming.
Welcome to the channel. We all know that there is an epidemic of single mothers, especially in my community, no matter in what country they live in general. Going back a couple decades, the opposite was true. Most children were raised in a two-parent household. What happened? Why isn't that the case today? Is for another episode, because today I'm discussing the effect this type of household has on young children, particularly young boys. I remember an incident that occurred with me back in the day. I knocked on the wrong door in an apartment complex, which was answered by a boy no older than 7. He opened the door and immediately was asking me why the blah 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 I was knocking so hard. This kid was cursing me and he doesn't know me from nowhere. My mouth went to the floor and his single mother heard it all, and she came to the door and acted like nothing happened. The damn foolishness.
Nigga, we at the damn door. Hold on, bro. I like bows. I act like so. I act like so. We need that we blowing in.
The damn foolishness. Now, let's get to the meat of this episode.
Can we talk about single women not understanding how detrimental it is trying to be their son's friend / girlfriend sometimes, not in a weird way, but
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, instead of being their parents.
I just had that conversation the other day. So this is my theory on that. Women who do that, because they haven't found that in a relationship, a certain kind of treatment in a relationship, they now make their sons their little man. No pervert way, but just being able to have them do certain things and cater to them in a way that men don't, right? I think that they are damaging them. And this is what I consider a mama's boy, right? When people say, oh, he's a mama's boy. Yeah, because his mother made him her little man. You the man of the house. No, he not. He your son. He ain't the man of no house. Stop doing that. Stop giving him the responsibility of, when you say that comes with a responsibility, right? And you telling a 10-year, 11-year-old boy he the man of the house. No, he not. He a child that lives in your house. Strong, independent black woman. That's who he is. When he gets a woman, oh, mama gonna be pissed at that point, because all of the things that he did for her, he gonna naturally do as he's supposed to for his woman. And now she's not gonna like anybody that her son is with, because she sees them as competition now. So mentally, she's going to make her son damaged goods, because then he's gonna feel the need to always have to make sure his mother is good, no matter what's going on, whether it's taken away from his house and spending time with his woman to run to his mother's aid because she wants to just assert that authority to see if he'll still come and she's still number one in his life. I hate when mothers do that. There's a time when you are number one in your son's life, but then when he grows up and he has a family and he's in a relationship, she's supposed to be number one, that woman, not you. So they don't understand that they're creating the men that they say they hate. They're creating the men that they say is mama boys, can't do nothing. Why are they not this? Why are they not that? You doing that by making him your little boyfriend.
My lions, a masculine man does not know how to raise a young girl to be a feminine woman. He may have ideas on what that means, right or wrong, but he does not know. A feminine woman does not know how to raise a young boy to be a masculine man. She may have ideas on what that means, right or wrong, but she does not know. This is why it's so important to raise that child around positive masculine and feminine examples. The typical single mothers I come around across these days are of the independent, she don't need a man variety, and she can do it all by herself. It's all about her and not what's in the child's best interest, and they hate to be called out on this. How many times have you heard a single mother say she has to be the father and the mother of the child? You have these women, they are completely unaware that they are only capable of being a mother to that child. Full stop. Single mothers create the men they claim they don't want relationship with.
Something crazy. When I was teaching, I'll never forget this, right? A mother came to me asking what to do with her child. And the child was bragging how he just got some sneakers, right? I think he was 16, 17 at the time. Failing all his classes, very disrespectful boy. And so I said, is he working? She said, no. So I said, so why is this man getting sneakers? This man is clearly failing all his classes. What type of message are you giving to this young man? But she doesn't understand why she's having a problem. But she can't see how she's contributing to this man's behavior.
And that's why I said they are pushing into the world the men that they say they hate. Because reward without works is like what? What's the reason?
That's the thing. Say that again.
Reward without works.
That's what takes place. Mm-hmm. It's creating confusion in their mind.
Exactly. So if my mother did it, then when I get with this woman, yeah, she gonna do it too. I don't have to I'll buy some flowers, I'll take out the trash, but I don't really have to give my 100%. I don't know how to give my 100%. This is my 100% because this is what I did for 18 years.
They don't know how to get through hard times because they always get a bailout.
Who, the sons?
The sons, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing, that they don't learn how to get through rough times because mommy's always bailing them out. They know in their mind their mother's gonna come save them.
Yeah. So they can do whatever they want, and mom is gonna come with that safety net, and that is detrimental to them because then they get into the world thinking that the world gives a crap about them, and they don't. But again, the mom wants to be a savior. You know what I mean? This is her baby. Like, I created, you belong to me. It's a possession thing. So I'm going to do that, and they don't realize how they're harming them. I mean, my son washes dishes, all kind of stuff. Ain't nobody got to tell you. You have to learn how to take care of yourself. And that's why they say mothers raise their daughters and love their sons. So when they loving on their sons, they're just so lenient on them. They get away with murder. He don't have to take out the trash. He don't have to wash a dish. Ask mine. He'll tell you. We don't play them games. So sometimes as a parent, you want to give your kids what you didn't have, and you want to make up for the things that you felt you needed and didn't have. So now you provide it to your kids, and unknowingly, you don't know that you're harming them. I mean, I will say that, because that happens. But you have to realize that when you have to go to somebody, like the lady went to you to say, hey, like, what's going on, that there's a problem. And then you can't get mad when the person tells you the problem, though. That's the part, is that you have to understand that you're contributing to the delinquency of it all. So God forbid something happens to you, how is he going to survive? How is he going to make it? He going to get a job and go half the time because mommy ain't never really made me have to do anything or follow through with anything. That's going to be the mindset, But don't tell no black woman nothing about her child. You crazy?
I know already, right?
You crazy.
Let's talk about solutions. So how do we solve this problem? As you know, I don't tell women what to do over here. I talk to the men only. Once men get their stuff in order, the woman will have no choice but to get themselves in order. The number one thing is not to get a woman pregnant knowing that you don't want to be a father. Don't trust a woman who tells you that the condom irritates her and she is taking contraceptives. So you can raw dog all you want. Don't trust that nonsense. Many men have fallen for this nonsense. You, men, my lions, must protect yourself at all times. Trust in yourself. You see me? If you don't listen to what I'm saying and get a woman pregnant, be prepared to be a staple in that child's life, no matter the relationship you have with the mother. I personally know this can be hard sometimes, especially when dealing with a bitter baby mama who still wants you and she sees or hear that you have moved on.
So this is a man that fuck with you. Rika, he's mean and you don't like him.
Did I do that?
You don't fuck with him.
Did I do that?
Do you hear me? He touched you? Yes, he did. Didn't he? Yep.
No, I
I
didn't.
fucking thought.
Look at you, so... You got you on camera.
Some of us men don't want to fight within the court system, and some of us will fight. Whatever route you take, try to be in that child's life and document everything. You cannot control a bitter baby mama, but you can control yourself and move past the anger you will have. Now, why should you do all of this?
I do not want to paint the picture that if fathers were there that everybody's life would be good, right? Because there are some no good fathers, right? There's fathers that do things to their daughters, to their sons. It's a balance. You have to have femininity and nurturing from your mom, and then you need to have that masculine, safe, secure directive from your dad, or like you said, a male figure that means you well. You know, we all need that. That's where the balance comes in at.
Yes, my lions, your children, in particularly your sons, must have a competent, strong, masculine role model who can show them, due to his daily activities, on how a man is supposed to behave. Without this, expect to see even more deterioration of these kids raised in single mothers' household. Hold tight, we're gone again.